This is theater.
Go. Slam. Thank you.
The cars kept coming, whipping onto the straightaway, endless streaking traffic. He set off to cross the last 3 lanes, dropping off the median like a bouncing ball. Front wheel, rear wheels, then the head, wagging race to the other side.
I went to the automated teller machine to check my balance. I inserted my card, entered my secret code, tapped out my request. The figure on the screen roughly corresponded to my independent estimate, feebly arrived at after long searches through documents, tormented arithmetic. Waves of relief and gratitude flowed over me. The system had blessed my life. I felt its support and approval. The system hardware, the mainframe, sitting in a locked room in some distant city. What a pleasing interaction. I sensed that something of deep personal value, but not money, not that at all, had been authenticated and confirmed. A deranged person was escorted from the bank by 2 armed guards. The system was invisible, which made it all the more impressive, all the more disquieting to deal with. But we were in accord, at least for now. The networks, the circuits, the streams, the harmonies.
Farther down, I saw a body scattered about. In time, I approached the volunteer victims. There were 20 or so, prone, supine, draped over curbstones, sitting in the street with woozy looks. I was startled to see my daughter among them. She lay in the middle of the street, on her back, one arm flung out, her head tilted the other way. I could hardly bear to look. How natural she looked, how deeply imbued with the idea of sweeping disaster. Is this the future she envisions? I walked over there and squatted down. Steffi, is that you? She opened her eyes.
The supermarket shelves have been rearranged. It happened one day without warning. There is agitation and panic in the aisles, dismay in the faces of older shoppers. They walk in a fragmented trance, stop and go, clusters of well-dressed figures frozen in the aisles, trying to figure out the pattern, discern the underlying logic, trying to remember where they'd seen the cream of wheat. They see no reason for it, find no sense in it. This is the language of waves and radiation, or how the dead speak to the living. And this is where we wait together, regardless of age. Our carts stocked with brightly colored goods, a slow-moving line, satisfying, giving us time to glance at the tabloids in the racks. Everything we need that is not food or love is here in the tabloid racks. The tales of the supernatural and the extraterrestrial, the miracle vitamins, the cures for cancer, the remedies for obesity, the cults of the famous and the dead.
We did not seem to be getting closer to the lights. Babette turned on the radio, and we were told that the Boy Scout camp evacuees were to head to Iron City, where arrangements were being made to provide food and shelter. We heard horns blowing and thought it was a reaction to the radio announcement, but they continued in a rapid and urgent cadence, conveying through the stormy night a sense of animal fear and warning.
The real issue is the kind of radiation that surrounds us every day. Your radio, your TV, your microwave oven, your power lines just outside the door, your radar speed trap on the highway. For years, they told us these low doses were dangerous.
Waves and radiation. I've come to understand that the medium is a primal force in the American home, sealed off, timeless, self-contained, self-referring. It's like a myth being born right there in our living room, like something we know in a dreamlike and pre-conscious way. I'm very enthused, Jack.
Being here is a kind of spiritual surrender. We see only what the others see. The thousands who were here in the past, those who will come in the future. We've agreed to be part of a collective perception. This literally colors our vision. A religious experience in a way, like all tourism.
I'm just taking a picture of the light. It's a school project. Con Ed's not even in it. I just want the light. I got you.
That's my supervisor inside.
No, tell him I said I'm just shooting the light.